Hi, I'm James Haskell, playing Most Googled on the Matt Haycox Show.
So we're going to play Most Googled, and this is where I get to sit down with my guests and ask them the questions that have been most Googled about them. So starting with an easy one. Is James Haskell a dad?
Really? Yeah, I am. I've been a few people's daddies as well, but now I'm a real one.
I know the answer to this, but can James Haskell sing?
James Haskell can absolutely not sing in any way, because they thought I was on that Masked Singer. That's why people are asking for that, but I've never done that.
Is James Haskell married?
James Haskell is married, but it's good to know there's a load of birds out there desperate to find out if I actually am.
Did James Haskell win I'm a Celebrity?
James Haskell definitely did not win I'm a Celebrity, sadly.
How tall is James Haskell?
James Haskell is 6'3", shorter than people think I am, because I'm wide and I've got a massive cow head. They think I'm a lot bigger.
And how much does James Haskell weigh?
James Haskell weighs 122 kgs at the moment.
Is James Haskell still doing MMA?
James Haskell is not doing MMA. James Haskell spent a year doing MMA, and then 6 weeks before his first fight, COVID happened, and he had spinal surgery and realised he much prefers DJing, and wasn't going to get paid for 6 months, and decided that money in DJing was much more interesting than getting your head kicked in.
What music does James Haskell play as a DJ?
James Haskell plays house music, a combination of classic house and disco, or his personal preference is tech house.
And did James Haskell fight Joe Marler?
James Haskell did not fight Joe Marler. James Haskell had a wrestle with Joe Marler on the field and gave him a Vulcan death grip after Joe Marler pulled his scrum cap off and splashed water in his face.
What can James Haskell bench press?
Well, the most I ever bench pressed was 195. I could probably get to about 175 these days, I think, on a good day. But, you know, we'd have to push it. I don't really do a lot of it. But, yeah, let's just say that.
Is James Haskell on steroids?
James Haskell is not sadly on steroids, because if he was, he'd look fucking way sexier and way bigger than he does now.
How many calories does James Haskell eat every day?
I'd say at the moment probably 3,500 to 4,000.
How many times did James Haskell get sent off?
James Haskell got sent off once in his career.
Is James Haskell tough?
James Haskell is tough as fuck.
Is James Haskell doing stand-up comedy?
James Haskell has done stand-up comedy. He did a 15-date theatre tour called Sex, Tries and Videotapes, which I've just finished. And I did a podcast called A Moose Douche, which was all about comedy. Am I going to do more of it? Not at the moment, but we'll see.
Did James Haskell have beef with Andrew Flintoff?
James Haskell didn't have beef with Andrew Flintoff. Andrew Flintoff made out that I had beef with him because he lied about a setup that it was his idea on TV. Now James Haskell does have a bit of beef with Andrew Flintoff, because Andrew Flintoff said that James Haskell was a bit of a dick on TV for no reason. But actually, I don't really. He's one of my idols. Actually, when he's playing cricket, he was actually a proper boy. But he did stitch me up and bullshit. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Can James Haskell speak French?
Oui, je parle un peu. Je ne comprends beaucoup, but je parle un peu.
And last, who is James Haskell's best friend in rugby?
My best friend in rugby, well, my best friend is Paul Doran Jones, who used to play rugby, but now we're both retired. So yeah, Dozer, really.